All right, good morning. My name is Glenn Craig. I'm the chief of the Applause Fire Department, Glennkreig. I have been the incident commander here since last night. The incident started at about 6:30 p.m. There was a large explosion. 911 got multiple calls. When I arrived, I was first arriving on scene. We had a tractor trailer that had hit the bridge. It was a little confusing at first because there was actually a railroad train going by on the railroad above the explosion at the time. So there's some pictures out there of that. It's been determined that it is compressed natural gas that is in the trailer. We are monitoring the air to make sure everyone is safe. We have seen no major issues at this point. And then we're going to be figuring out, we're developing a plan to get into the trailer and see what we have in there. That's what we're currently working on. Do we have any questions?
When we spoke with Supervisor Ketzley earlier this morning, he mentioned that there is still some danger in this scene and possibly, gas lingering that could trigger a second explosion. I mean, what's the risk factor here right now?
That's what we're monitoring. We have lots of ground monitors out monitoring the air for the different gases in the air.
Is there a certain procedure that you have to take when removing this truck that could then...
That's what we're developing a plan for right now.
When it comes to things the public should be aware of, I know it was mentioned that this section of this road might be closed for a few days, if not longer. I mean, what do you think is the most important thing for people to be aware of at this moment in this area?
So to avoid the area is the big thing. We're trying to get a lot of equipment and personnel in and out of here. So right now we are currently set up with command post and most of our operations on the south end of the railroad bridge, south side of the railroad bridge. And we're currently running operations from that end. But please avoid the area if at all possible because of the different equipment. We have many personnel respond in vehicles, and we're parked all over the place, all the way from here to Applause Ave.
I know that some of the concern was that the canisters may be scattered around. Town supervisor earlier was saying about evacuating more people. Do you know anything about that?
We have looked into that, and at this time we just feel we've done the evacuation that we need to do, and once again we're monitoring the situation.
Okay, so that's good news for people that live around here that
Absolutely.
are in their homes. Obviously the holiday's just a few days away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other concern with those canisters that may be scattered? He said that some were in backyards and they may be leaking. What do people really need to worry about if they come across that? Do you know if there are?
They shouldn't be coming across it. We're in the process of accounting for everything we have. We currently have on the scene. We have the trailer company, the drivers, the truck company. So we know a lot of what's here. They were able to tell us exactly what they are carrying. So we have a pretty good grasp at this time as to what we're looking for and what we have.
Can you detail a little more the nature of this response? This was a massive explosion. Thankfully, none of the nearby houses that are right here were impacted. That could have, been an issue as well. So can you talk a little bit about the response, what you were seeing on scene, and how that was handled by your department?
It was an unbelievable response. We had so many resources that showed up. I've met a lot of people over the last probably 12 hours that I've never met before. I wish I'd met them under better circumstances. The state has been great bringing in resources. The county has been very helpful. Saratoga County was here as well. We've seen all the different, National Grid, Spectrum, Verizon, they've all been here to help with cutting their lines. We just have had a great response, and everybody's come together and is working together.
Yeah, really remarkable. I mean, you walk into something like this and you don't know what you're walking into. I mean, just massive explosion, flames they set up to 200 feet in the air. Scary situation for people, and we still, still trying to figure it all out. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure it out too. It's an unbelievable, once again, it's just been an unbelievable response by all. We were all working together. I've never dealt with an incident like this, so this was the first time for me, and I've had many resources from different agencies chime right in and help with how to handle this. We're lucky to have the resources that we have here in the Capital Region. So.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought
Yep,
on that
that's
one.
okay.
My brain's frozen. But what I was going to say too is that obviously you guys have responded to bridge strikes before. This happens, we've covered this many times.
Yes.
And it was just a matter of time until something terrible like this happened. Like, thank God there were no fatalities.
Absolutely.
But you guys are really hoping something like this wouldn't happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. We've, like you said, we've responded, and it's not always this bridge. We're all known for the Glenridge Bridge.
Yeah.
This bridge has been hit, but not to this extent. And we're going to learn a lot of lessons here. So.
As a first responder who's normally your department's responding to those
Yes.
bridge strikes repeatedly, seeing something like this, what do you want to see come out of this incident? Are you looking for alterations, a different truck route? I mean, as someone who's normally responding to these situations, what's your take on that?
Well, as always, we would like a different truck route. That's not always the easiest because the drivers don't always listen to the route. There are truck routes, and we can't force a driver to follow the truck routes. I think we've done a lot of great things working on Glenridge Road, and we've seen a cut down on the bridge strikes there, and maybe we have to start looking at something here. Okay, I got to get back over there.
Final destination of the truck, do you know where it was heading towards?
I don't have that information at all. I did not get that. So
Do you know how tall the truck was?
I honestly I don't have that either. So
Do you know the damage to the bridge? Was there any damage to the
they will once we have, there has been structural engineers on site. Once we have the natural gas situation mitigated, then the truck will be removed and we'll have an inspection of the bridge done as well.
Amtrak does not provide that transit bus.
No, Amtrak does not. This is a Pan Am, the old Pan Am. They have a new name.
So
I
it's
don't
just
think
car
no.
freight trains.
Yeah, freight trains only. Yes. So, and they've recently done a lot of work on this rail right here. Okay, thank you for your time.